Come on, Sam. It's a video, guys.
Don't push me. 'Cause I'm
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Jade, and today's video is going to be a start of a vlog that I'm doing of how I am moving to LA by myself on a college student budget in the middle of a pandemic with a dog. all those factors really played a huge part in me figuring this whole thing out. Tomorrow is my flight at 8:30 and I'm super excited. My whole room is packed up. And today I'm going to be spending some time with my family. We're going to go out, take some pictures, go to the park, you know, just be cute and, you know, live it up for one last time all together. And right now I'm going to do my makeup. And as I'm doing my makeup, I'm going to go through the steps and the process that I took to make this all happen. All right. It's super hot out today. It's like gonna hit 90 degrees. So this makeup I'm doing is super light, and this is what I do when I don't feel like wearing a lot or being like super heavy, but just enough to get the pictures nice and cute. Okay, so I'm gonna start just by like touching up my eyebrows with this razor, and I'm gonna tell you guys the first step I took. The first, don't mind me looking over here, I just have a mirror here. First thing I did was get everything that I had going for me here in New Jersey in order and make it transferable. So things that I can transfer to LA. The first thing for me was school. In school, with the pandemic, they were very open to allowing me to transfer. My brother. Hi.
Is it live?
It's not live, but it's a video.
Oh,
It's a video. What's this?
You said you needed a sneaker cleaner.
Oh, for my sneakers. Sneaker cleaner. Nice. Thanks. Okay. All right. So, school. School I go to a private college. It's called AMDA. They have a campus in New York and a campus in LA. I was attending the campus in New York, and when the pandemic broke out and everything like that, I decided to go home, and they gave an option for online classes, but I major in acting for film and television, and I don't see the point in doing scenes over Zoom. You know, trying to do that, I think it's just a lot, and it just wouldn't have worked for me. And I have like dance classes where we're like waltzing and stuff. I'm gonna do a waltz in the Zoom without a partner. No, I decided to just wait until my classes are back in person, because that'll work for me. I'm gonna be using this BB cream, Black Radiance. So I messaged my school and I asked them, you know, with the pandemic going on, would I be able to transfer, you know, just take a leave of a leave of absence from the semester that I was doing, and then just complete it in LA once school is back to in-person classes again. And thankfully they were really open to that being an option. So I was able to transfer my school stuff to LA. All right, so now I have a reason to be there. LA campus is good. The next thing I did was work. So the job that I had before the pandemic was a job in food service. I was working at an event hall, and obviously the pandemic doesn't allow there to be large gatherings of people. So that job really shut down for a while. So I collected unemployment for about 6 weeks, and then I decided to look for a job. Again, trying to find a job that can be easily transferred to LA, you know, so something like a normal store that's all over the place, like Walmart or Target, something like that. Thankfully, in the town right across from me, they were hiring at the Walgreens. So I went ahead, applied there, and got that job. 2 weeks ago, when I confirmed with my apartment and everything like that, I called some of the Walgreens locations that were around where my place is, and just asked if they had any hours for what I was doing. Right now I'm doing part-time, so if they had any part-time hours available. And the next day I got a call back saying that the location had some part-time hours for me, and so that is how I was able to secure my job, just finding something transferable and then keeping the job until then. Now when I get down to LA, I'm probably gonna get a new job eventually, just because the pay isn't, it's Walgreens, you know, so I'm making like just a little bit above minimum wage, and I have rent now and I have other things to think about, so I really don't think I can stick with it for too long. So that's that plan. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I'm out here trying to make up and do this. This is hard. So that part of my plan worked out pretty seamlessly. It took maybe about like a month to really get school and work sorted. So yeah, nothing too crazy on that. The next thing was securing a place. So when I first started this journey, I had a roommate. Okay, shout out to Jack. He's my babes. He's the best. And I love him to death. I met him in New York. We go to the same school, and we both had the mindset to move to LA sooner rather than later. So I went ahead and told him that I definitely want to do it, and we decided that it was gonna be us two. So we started looking for a place, and I mean, everyone knows that LA rent is just insane. I mean, it's just like a common kind of knowledge thing, and it really is. I mean, for like a one bedroom apartment, they wanted like over $2,000, and I'm like, it's just me. Like, who do you think I am? Like, who makes that much? Like, fresh out of, I don't know. Maybe people have parents to support them in that kind of way, but I'm trying to do this on my own, so I really don't know what kind of person who's financially independent is making that kind of salary, you know? Not me. So with a roommate, it was better with prices because obviously we're splitting it down the middle. My budget was about like $1,000 per month. I really didn't want to go too much above that. So thankfully with a roommate, I didn't have to go too much above $1,000 or anything like that. The issue came about when we were doing applications. So some of the basic requirements that I saw a lot of was a good credit score, which is usually 650 or above. And the second thing was your monthly income needs to be at least 3 times the rent. Those were the two big things. My credit is not that great because when I was 18, I got a credit card and they gave me the most extreme limit. And you know, I'm an 18-year-old with money for the first time, like big money, and so I spent my entire budget, maxed out my card in 3 months, you know, so that was fun. But my credit is now it's not that bad now. I've been working on it very vigorously these past few months, like the past like 5-6 months. I've been working on it a lot, so it's not horrible, but it's just not good yet. Thankfully my roommate Jack, his credit score is really good, so we were good in that department as long as they go into his credit score and not really into mine, which was fine. Most people were willing to go ahead and just look at his. The biggest issue was finding a place that didn't have that 3 times the rent requirement, because we just worked, you know, just like little part-time jobs, so we weren't going to be making, you know, 3 times a $2,000 rent, you know. So we would have needed a co-signer, and this is where things started to fall apart because we could not find a co-signer. Now I have a co-signer for one of my school loans, so I couldn't ask that person again. It just wouldn't like I said, I was doing this on my own, so I really didn't want to have to ask someone again to co-sign for me. Ooh, something in my eye. Ooh, what are you? Get out. It's like a random hair. Oh Lord. Okay, it's gone. I really didn't want to have a co-signer again. I really feel like I didn't need to do all that. So, you know, I asked Jack if he could find a co-signer. He couldn't really find one either. That part just didn't work out. That happened maybe 2-3 weeks ago. And that was when we decided that it would be best for us to do this separately. because we just couldn't meet all those requirements. And I had been looking on different sites, and I'm actually going to be post the sites that I used in the description box so you guys can see where I was looking for apartments. I knew that I could find just a room, you know, and not a whole entire apartment. The thing is I have a dog with me. He's an emotional support animal, and while that usually is allowed, because, you know, if you have your documentation, then they're allowed to be brought with you anywhere, even if the housing doesn't require, even if the housing doesn't allow dogs, they usually have to let you have a dog there if you have all the documentation. And I do, but I still just wanted a place that was open with the dog being there without me having to like fight them about it or bring in all the documentation. It's just easier that way. Especially because I have a big dog. He's a sweetheart. He's a Labradoodle and he's a sweetheart, but he's huge. And you know, I just didn't want it to be like something that will be a burden for people that I live with, you know. So my goal was to find at that time, my goal was just to find a room that was cool with my dog and that was good on rent. A private room, hopefully a private bathroom too. So the last website that I used, this one I remember because it was fresh in my mind, is called Hot Pads. And so the last website that I used, and this is the site that I was able to find my place on, is called Hot Pads. And on Hot Pads, and I'll probably like put something here in the corner or something like that to show you guys what it looks like, and most of these renting sites have this where it has all the categories and you can like filter out what works for you and what you're looking for. So I was able to put the filter dog friendly, and that helped a lot because it just narrows it down to places that are okay with there being a dog. Now I was able to find a room in Los Angeles for $850 a month. They're okay with my dog. It's a private room, and not a private bathroom, but I think there's 2 bathrooms in the house, and I'm going to be sharing with the other female that lives there. And it's 20 minutes from my school campus, 10 to 15 minutes from the Walgreens that I'll be working at. And the other things that I liked about it were the in-unit washer and dryer. That's a big deal for me. I'm not someone who likes to like lug my laundry, you know, down the street to the laundromat. So I usually have a lot of laundry. So having it in the house was like such a plus. It's great. So one thing that you're going to encounter if you're looking for a place, a room, is a ton of scams. And what they usually look like is like there's no picture of the place, or just one, and it's something that looks like it's fresh off of a Google page of apartment, you know, and that's never good. And then when they text you, when you text them, they right away ask you like a bunch of questions to just kind of make it seem secure, but then they start to give you these options to send them the money, and then they'll mail you the keys, or send a deposit first, and then we'll, you know, send you the rest of the information. Like no application type thing. They just ask you a bunch of questions, and that's supposed to be the application. Or what else was this scam thing that I came across? I think here was the breaking factor for me. Every time I would get a scam, and I would ask them, can you video chat me so that we can speak, or can we speak on the phone, or can we do a video chat just so I can see the place? They were always like, oh, I'm out of town, I can't show you, I can't you know, I'm not around right now, or my phone can't do that. That is like the biggest sign. If they can't just show you the place, that means the place does not exist, and it's a scam. It's a scam. So where's my brush? Look for my brushes. So when I found this place, I was like, wow, $8.50, this is great. There were a ton of pictures, but when I started speaking to my tenant, he was like, you know, he's in New York right now, so the video chat would just have to wait. And that kind of threw me off for a second, so I started looking elsewhere. But then he messaged me again, and he said that his cousin, who lives in the house that he owns, the place that I'm moving into, that he is going to do the video tour for me. That's when I was like, okay, so I'm getting a video tour, so it might be legit. So his cousin called me, we did the video tour, showed me the room, looked just like the pictures. He showed me the outside, the inside. That's when I was like, okay, this is legit. This is a place. So yeah, that made me feel really secure, just seeing the place. Always asked to do a video chat. So after I did the video chat, what did I do next? I'm trying to remember. This all happened like literally just 2 weeks ago. Oh, after I did the video chat, I called him and we spoke on the phone for the first time, and we went over like how much it would be, and started to talk about like our contract, what it would be. And then after we agreed on all that preliminary stuff, he sent me the contract and he sent me the application. So there was a full application for this place that he had ready, which is also another good sign. As long as it's an application and a contract, that's most likely real. So did that, filled out the application, was approved. This place didn't need, they didn't ask for my credit score. They weren't going to do a credit check, which is purposeful. That's kind of how he rents. And it's a month-to-month kind of lease situation, so it's not like super permanent. So say I fix up my credit at the time that I'm there, when I'm ready to leave, all I have to do is give 30 days notice. And if he ever feels the need to kick me out for whatever reason, he won't need to kick me out, then he can kick me out, and I gotta be out there in 30 days. So that's kind of like our lease, nothing too super binding, which I think is important. So we agreed on that, and then I sent the deposit to him, half of it, and then he got keys made for me of the front door, back door, garage, all the rooms, and sent that to me. And once I got that, then I sent him the second half. In that time frame, between 2 weeks ago and today, I bought my flight, and I figured out how to get my dog to LA. This was the biggest part, and this is the most expensive part of my entire journey. So right now, with the pandemic going on, they are not allowing dogs on flights, like most airlines, for any reason at all. Whether they're emotional support, it just does not matter. They're not trying to let any dogs on the flights. And so that was like, okay, what am I gonna do? I started looking up ways to ship dogs, like the way they ship like if you had a bunch of stuff and they were doing like a U-Haul. So they have U-Haul for dogs. So I went on a site, it's called I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm gonna put that in the description as well. And what it basically does, it connects you to drivers and to companies that have drivers. So I went ahead and did it that way. I got a bunch of offers and bids, but most of them were like way too expensive. At this point, I've already sent off half of my deposit, and I bought my plane ticket, and I've purchased new luggage and you know, things for travel purposes. And you know, and my room is not going to be furnished at all, so I have to buy all new furniture, beds, mattress, all that good stuff. So it just couldn't be super expensive. I was able to eventually get a bid for about $700 to ship my dog across the country, and that was just the lowest I could find. So that's what I went with. So it's about $700 to ship my dog. And then the site requires a fee, a booking fee of $125. So you're adding that on top of it as well. So altogether, I think I paid $825 to send him, and that's pretty much a month's rent for me. So it was hard, but like, what can I do? I can't leave my baby here, you know. So as you guys can see, I'm not like any professional when it comes to makeup. I really just throw this stuff on until it looks good. So whatever, no judgment, please. So that's how I figured out how to ship my dog. I am leaving tomorrow, which is on a Sunday, and he's being picked up on Tuesday. So my mom and my siblings here are going to be the ones to see him off. But I still feel really good about that. I've talked to the lady who is driving him. She's driving 2 other puppies from Pennsylvania to LA as well. So, you know, she's got other things going on. It's not just my dog. That makes me feel good as well. What else? I think that was it. School, job, place, dog. That was really it. I live in New Jersey right now, and so we're doing really, really well when it comes to the pandemic and our numbers. So I am not required to quarantine when I get to LA, which is really good, because I'm already on the schedule for at Walgreens in LA. So I can just get right into work. And like I said, I've taken a leave of absence from, why can't I say that word? Leave of absence from school. And school doesn't start in-person classes until November. So I have until November to just kind of like get really settled in and get my life together and, you know, get a job that I feel is secure and gets me the money that I need for the things that I need. And I'm going to continue to work on my credit while I'm in this apartment and just keep moving up from here. So yeah, that's my full process. I don't think there is anything else. I'm not done with my makeup yet because honestly, talking, thinking, and doing my makeup at the same time is super distracting. I don't know how this is easy for other YouTubers, but for me, I'm distracted. So, but I think that's everything. I don't think there was anything else to my journey. So I'm going to show you guys just like a little vlog of what I'm doing with my family today. I think that'll be cool. And then the end of this video, I should be in LA and I'm going to show you guys my room. I'm going to show you guys the place and all that good stuff. Oh, I am so excited. I just don't know what to do with myself at this point. I'm just gonna go out there. I'm nervous too. My friend, she came over to see me yesterday, and she bought me a taser and some pepper spray, which I think is super, super clutch. Because what if I walk in my house and they're like, they decide to kidnap me or something crazy like that? Like, I'm not down for that. So I'm gonna just tase them a little bit and get it going. Alright, so I'm just gonna back up, show you my finished look for the day. I'm gonna be taking some pictures, you'll probably see it on IG. My pants, my shoes. Yeah, I feel good. I am now officially ready to go chill with the fam. We're gonna have a good day. And then tomorrow it's time to go to LA. Yeah. Whoa. I'm excited. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Food. You see yourself? Jason, what park are we at?
I know, are you taking a big bag?
Eagle Reservation.
Where?
Montclair.
Montclair, New Jersey. Eagle Reservation. There you guys, you can see. Ooh, Lord. It's a really nice park. Lots of stuff going on here. Look.
What is in that house?
Big old burger. It's a bear burger.
Like a
Big old menu.
hall.
Lit.
Looks like he's about to poop.
My vegan milkshake. My dog trying to break away from us.
Ah, so cute.
Yes. Do you see that, guys? Do you see what happens? Look at the majestic poop stance. It's just beautiful. I got it. I'm gonna handle it here, Angel.
It's just beautiful. Ooh, I have the wrong hands to do this. Hello, good morning. They're not able to just look at me. So anyway, I'm eating. Oh, it's just a regular American burger.
The coconut, like it does something.
Got some of this aioli sauce. They only gave us one ketchup for all 5 of us, and we got burgers and we got fries.
I mean, the ketchup is
But-
good on the burger.
It tastes good. How's your burger, Ma?
It's good.
It's good.
Still on the
Word.
roll.
Can you snacking?
I look crusty.
You don't look crusty. So it is 3:42 a.m. and my flight leaves at 8:30. So I'm trying to leave my house by 6. I have about 2 hours to finish packing because I took clothes out today to hang out with my family. So I have to finish packing, and I have 2 hours to do that after just spending some time with some friends. So I'm a little saucy, but I gotta get it done because I figure I'll just sleep on the plane. Yeah, it's like a 5-hour, almost 6-hour flight, so that'll be a good power nap. And then when I get there, I'll be 3 hours behind my normal time, so I'll have time to just sleep. I probably won't see any of my roommates until after they get out of work or something. Well, it's Sunday, so they might not work. Whatever. Point is, yeah, it'll be fine. I'll get it done. See you guys in the morning. So, I just got off my flight, like maybe half an hour ago, 40 minutes. I am at my new place now, and it's nice. It's nice. The neighborhood is interesting. Definitely a little more, I don't know what word I'm looking for. Right now I'm looking out my window. This is is my window here. Some palm trees that I've never seen before. I'll show you guys my room. It's completely empty. So I have like this walk-in mirror closet, which I like. Completely empty. I have nothing. Starting from the absolute bottom, which I knew it was gonna be, excuse me. So that's it. I mean, I've done it. I'm here. I feel like I'm my own character now from Animal Crossing. I'm like, this is my tent, and I don't even have a cot yet. So I'm gonna go get a cot and eventually build up to a bed and a mansion and all that other good shit that I came here for, you know? I know I don't have a lot of energy right now, but that's just because I'm just like thinking a lot. Like I'm really processing this whole thing and like really getting myself together. This is gonna be fun. Like and subscribe. I'm gonna keep doing this. We're gonna make this a thing. You guys are gonna see me start from the bottom and then get here. Just like Drake said, you know, 0 to 100. Maybe not real quick, but eventually, you know, at a slow and steady pace, because that's what wins the race. But I'm not a rapper. Yeah. Stick with me with this, guys. I'm excited. All right. See y'all later. Bye.